We're live. We just went live. Okay, so we're going to have some people joining us, and we'll be able to see right here.
Oh, that's
as
great.
people come
That'd
on.
be great. Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a second and see if we have anybody come on, if they know where to find us. Oh, on the Daughters of Change page. And sometimes people come on and you don't see it right away.
Okay.
So, all right. So we're just going to start.
Yeah,
because
we can start.
People go. So, first of all, welcome to our Daughters of Change Thursday with the fabulous Adele NGoy. Hello. And Adele is one of our recent Daughters of Change pendant recipients.
Yeah, just received this.
Yep.
I'm so honored and proud to receive this beautiful pendant from Daughters of Change.
That's right. And shout out to Days Jewelers for helping in the design of this and for partnering with me on identifying some Maine Daughters of Change. Mm-hmm. And Adele exemplifies the word daughter of change. So Adele and I met, what was it, 4 years ago now?
4 years ago now.
4 years ago. And we were having a cup of tea one day, talking about how we were going to do some cool stuff to help women.
Yes.
And now, fast forward, we have Adele with Women United Around the World, me with Daughters of Change, and Adele with her own fashion line and fashion business now, which is amazing.
It's very amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. So, Adele, can we talk a little bit about, tell people who you are. Okay, let's talk about, you know, where you came from, what you're doing, you know, your design background, all of that, because that's amazing.
Thank you, Mary, first of all, for inviting me. This is so exciting. Thank you. I can't believe this is happening after 4 years.
Right? High five on that, girlfriend.
This was a dream come true. I can say this is a dream come true.
That's right.
And anybody who have a dream, don't sit on your dream. Just believe in yourself. I think one day it can happen. If it happened to us,
that's
it happened to you too.
And let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this, right?
Yeah. So, my name is Adele NGoy. I'm originally from Republic Democratic of Congo, and I came here 17 years ago as a refugee, as an immigrant. And when I arrived here, I was kind of lost because lack of language, lack of I couldn't find myself. I didn't know nobody, or just myself and my kids. It was so devastated because a year after I arrived, I went to immigration and asked if I can go back to my country.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
And
what did they say when you asked?
Luckily, I met this nice lady. I wish I knew her name. I can see her now. Yeah. Because when I was there, I was tear on my eyes and my 3 kids, and I say, I can't take it. I can't do this. I want to go back.
It was hard.
It was very hard for me. And she left the desk, come outside.
Hi, Hera. Hera's here, sorry. Hi, Hera.
Hi.
Sorry, keep going, Adele.
Yeah, and she left the desk and then come to me and give me a hug and say, just do it for your kids.
Wow.
Yeah. Do it for your kids, you'll be fine.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm so thankful for that lady because, and then when I left there, I said, okay, now I have to forget being a fashion designer, being a businesswoman, just do it for my kids.
Right.
And that's what I did for years.
That's right. You when I met you, you were working for somebody else, but sort of designing stuff on the side, but really wanting to
do.
Yeah.
And that's how I. From there, I found a job in the place here in the company. I was working as a seamstress, which was very, it was good because it was paying my bills.
Right.
It was a job.
Right.
I was, at that time, I was enjoying it, but inside me, that wasn't.
What were you doing in Congo? I mean, when you were in Kinshasa, so you were in the capital city of the Democratic Republic of Congo, correct? So while you were there, tell people what you were doing there. I mean, because this was not that it wasn't a good job, but you were really.
Yes, when I was in Congo, I was a professor. I was teaching in college, in art college for fashion design. And I was a fashion designer. I had my own business with more than 30 people working for me. Yeah. And I was traveling all over the place for fashion show and showing my design. And suddenly I have to drop everything and leave because of a civil war in my country. And that's happened, and I come here.
Yeah. And then when you came here, here you are working for somebody else, really at a level of way below your skill.
Below my worker, even below my worker.
Yeah.
And but I'm so thankful I had a job.
Yeah,
Pay my bills that time.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, and again, it was a learning process for me.
Heidi's here. Hi, Heidi.
Hi.
So Heidi in here, we get double H. Heidi in here. Okay, sorry, keep going, you know.
Yeah, and it was like a learning process while I was there.
Yes.
Being a seamstress, the place I was working, I was learning a lot. It was helped me to learn, to improve my English, and to learn how to deal with customers, how business work in America, and just to be part of the American community. It was a learning process. I don't regret that time, those time I spent there. It was good. And then from there, after years, I keep in myself when I say I was forgetting everything, being just a mother raising kids.
Sure.
And
I know about that. We have kids the same age.
Exactly. Yeah, and I put myself in the in my head. I have to educate myself too. I'm a new place with no English. I have to learn English, and I have to learn the culture, and I have to integrate myself to the community.
Sure.
And that's what I was doing. I was trying to be involved, and anything passing my eyes, I'll be just involving in parent community at school, in the neighborhood, and anything, you name it. I was just trying to be involved.
So you went out there and you made stuff happen. Like you didn't wait for it to come to you.
No.
You didn't hide away in the house. You went out there.
I was out there all the time.
Yeah.
I was out there, and then I think it's the advice to give to anybody new in this country. Don't stay in your corner by yourself.
Right.
Reach out to people.
Yes.
Because people are open to talk to you, to teach you, and to embrace you.
Right.
But it depends up to you. You have to be out there because nobody knows where you are.
Right.
Yeah. You have to, if you have kids, be part of the parent conference, parent meeting. Be involved, be volunteer here and there. That's what I was doing.
And speaking of kids, okay, now I just have to brag. Can I just brag about your kids for a minute? Can I brag?
Oh my gosh.
Well, they get I have to brag about your kids. No, I'm serious. Like the coolest kids. All right, so can we say like what they do? Will they not want us to say their names, or can we just say what they're doing?
My oldest daughter, Marielle Tete, right now she's in Scotland for vacation. She she worked for Senator King in DC. She's the schedule of Senator King. And my daughter Dorcas, right now she's in California, in LA, for her last semester to graduate from college. She's gonna graduate in May. And David is there doing his own thing.
And David's doing a lot of really cool community stuff. David is out there making stuff happen in the community too. Really amazing young man. And Marielle was one of the 50 most beautiful people on Capitol Hill.
He hates me. It's not about my kids.
I know. Okay. But you raised them, so that is about you.
Yes.
The fact that you came here to a new country, didn't know the language, everything was new, escaping a civil war, leaving your life and your passion for your business behind with 3 little kids, and it is a testament to you, to the children that you've raised.
Yes.
So, so that's really cool. So I just had to brag about our kids a little bit. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now we fast forward a little bit, and I do want to say that Adele has to show you this outfit she's wearing today.
Oh my gosh.
She designed this in, what, 2 or 3 days? 2 days? Yeah, okay, so we're going to have her just stand up, because this is, she walked in, I was like, are you kidding me? I'm in my jeans and a sweaty. But it's not about me. All right, so please stand up and show, I mean, now, can we, if you come back this way, you need to see the skirt. And that's what you go right there.
Yeah.
Look at the material. May I just to show the, look at that. Is that not amazing, the way this all goes together? The lining. Now, look at the darts on here, and look at the work on the material, and isn't this, it's just as amazing. So, this is just one of Adele's many designs. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Hi, Penny. Penny thinks it's nice. Isn't that beautiful, Penny?
Thank you.
So, Penny, you've met Adele at 100 Plus Women Who Care. So Adele also designed my daughter-in-law's wedding dress.
Yes.
And that, from scratch, like from scratch. She just looked at her and said, this is what I think. She sketched it out. And it was, to this day,
and
one of the most beautiful wedding dresses I've ever seen.
When they talk about design, this is designing, cutting, and sewing, and everything.
That's right, from scratch. So it's not a pattern.
It's not just making a pattern or just making a scratch. No, no. Just you do everything from scratch, and then you have a finished product.
And from the seeing you work, you looked at my daughter-in-law. You assessed like her body type, her size, and you knew not to make. She's tiny, right? So she knew not to make anything too frilly. It was very simple. It was still to this day the most beautiful wedding dress, and Adele will be designing my wedding dress, or my wedding outfit.
Yes,
I'm gonna be a little funky. I know you find that hard to believe. So anyway, so now though, fast forward a couple of years, and now what are you doing? Are you still working for another company?
No. Now,
she just did it. She did it.
I did it. Yeah. Now I own my own business. I own Antoine Taylor Shop on Congress Street, which is it's a business been there like more than 35 years. And then the previous owner retired, and then he just called me and say, I'm retiring, are you interested in this business? And I didn't think for long, didn't take me a day to think about that. I said yes, because that's what I wanted to do, work for myself.
Right.
And then now I'm still doing what he been doing, like a rented tuxedo and selling suits in the store and the alteration. But on top of that, I add my custom design.
Your custom design.
Yes, exactly. I'm doing custom design for people, you name it. I do anything you want, wedding gowns, bridesmaid, mother of the bride, prom dresses, you name it. You wanna look different anywhere you go, come see me.
And I'm going to put Adele's information up two ways. One is I'll put it in the post after the Facebook Live so you can come back and look at the feed. But I'm also going to be putting up an additional little slideshow with some photos of Adele making the outfit.
I have photos when I was cutting this and making it from scratch. Now people can really see
exactly
the work I do.
So I'm going to put, when I put that up, I will post Adele's contact info for anybody that is looking to have something designed, because
special and different.
Exactly. And it could even be somebody wanted a jacket or something for work.
Oh
right?
Anything. No, yeah. Or you can redesign something you already have.
Oh, a redesign.
Yeah, I can redesign, like I'm working on a wedding gown.
Okay.
Which a grandmother wore, and the mother wear it. Now a daughter is wearing it.
And so you're changing it to
make it more modern for that.
So we can go check out my closet.
And we can, we can do that.
I love that. So this is, I mean, we were talking about this, like, I don't even know if it was 4 years ago. It was a little, maybe 3.5 years ago.
4 years.
Just about four. We were driving in the car, and you were saying, I want to open my own business.
I want to work for myself.
So Adele has the business plus the business, but that's not all Adele does. Adele is also the founder of
Women United Around the World.
And that's a 501c3, but can you tell everybody a little bit about Women United Around the World, why you started it, and what you're doing?
Women Around the World was, I came here, like I told you earlier, as a refugee from the Congo. And all the stuff I went through to get where I am today, in some point I was thinking, okay, I'm lucky, I'm an educated woman from where I come from. And there's so many women coming from different places that come here to Maine. And many of them, they are not some of them, they are not, even though they're educated, but the education, they can't apply to work straight away in their life.
Sure.
They can't go to work, like when you're a doctor, you can't work here as a doctor, you have to go back to school. When you're a lawyer, you have to go back to school.
Because you do the licensing here, right?
Yes. But me, I don't have to go back to school. I have just to prove what I can do and I can find a job. And then me thinking about that, I say, okay, I think I can make a difference and try to help others and give them the skills, share my skills with other women so they can find a job. And then I say, okay, how am I going to do that? I didn't know where to start. Another thing was in Congo and all over the place in the world. International Women's Day, it's a big thing.
It's huge, right?
It's huge.
Like, you think it would be huge? Well, you're making it huge right now, but
it's a celebration. It's a big celebration. People have days off, and people prepare that for
And Hira knows that. Hira, who's watching, Hira used to do a lot with International Women's Day. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but just to sort of make a connection here, Hira did a lot in Dubai with leadership training for women.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's great.
Day. So,
yeah.
You know what we're talking about here.
Yes. And then, because I was very involved in Congo when I was back home, when it's International Women's Day, I used to be part of a lot of different activities of women. And then the first few years when I was here, I look around, there is nothing happening. Yeah. And my friends back home and all over the world calling me, Adele, it's Women International Day, what you doing? Nothing. And I was sad. Yeah. And then I keep thinking, I say, one day I have to do something. And I keep thinking the years pass. And then until one day I decided, I said, okay, finally, I think I have to do something. I rent a space myself. And then I invite friends I know. I say, okay, we're going to have an international fashion show. And then I'm gonna make some of a small of my collection, and I invite like 15 to 20 countries, people I knew, coming from different countries, and I ask them to just wear the traditional outfit for country or original countries. And then the event, I was like, wow! I had like 100 people show up, and we had some international food, and we had the show. It was with the help of a friend. She doesn't live here anymore. She moved from here. She's in different states. Oh, her name, I forgot. She's gonna be mad at me if I forget her name. Yes. And then she was helping me. Two of us, we pull up that event, and the event was very successful. And then people after the event say, Adele, we want to help you next year. How can we help you? How can we help you? And then I start thinking, I say, okay, all these people, they want to help me, and I think I want to help others. Let's call all the people saying they want to help me together. We can put our idea, our effort together so we can help others.
That's right.
And that's how we started Women United.
So that's actually the beginning. So the beginning of Women United Around the World was actually this fashion show that you did around International Women's Day.
Exactly.
And that's about when I met you. Was it the third year? No.
That was the fourth year.
Fourth year. The fourth year.
Yeah. And then we started a group, and then we say what we're gonna do, and then we have our mission statement, which is our mission statement is.
I should know it too. I know.
Yeah, we believe in celebrating and advocating and assisting women locally, globally, to achieve independence through vocational training and community connection. And then we started recruiting people from, we're working closely with adult education to recruit students. And then I start teaching them sewing.
Right. So right now you teach students how to sew.
Yeah.
And these are new Mainers, women that have just arrived recently, and maybe many of these women don't even speak English yet.
Many of them don't speak English.
So they're still learning, and so Adele is teaching them a skill set so that they can go and get a job. So keep going. So you're teaching
and then we start teaching. So far, since we started the class, we started like 3 years ago.
I think so. Yeah.
3 years ago, teaching.
The first one. Yeah.
Yes. And then now, so far, we have 15 women. They came through our program. 12 of them have a job in the sewing field, and 3 of them are still doing sewing at home.
They do it at home.
At home, but they have some different work. But they're doing sewing at home. And right now, I have a class of 7 students.
Oh wow! So on top of that, we're going to be over 20 here soon.
Yes.
And so you also have worked with some of the companies in Maine that need stitchers, right? So they know of your program when the women come out of your training. They know that they have a pool of women that they can hire from. Correct?
I still have many. I received an email yesterday from somebody who says, we have a company who needs stitches. Can you connect us with your students? Yeah. And I know, because men, like the history tells, men is known by manufacturing, of clothing manufacturing for the past. And I think right now in men, the textile industry is back in Maine.
Yeah, they're trying to come back. They're trying to get the manufacturing back. We need it. Hello.
Yes, and that means all those manufacturers, if they come back, they need the stitches.
Exactly.
Yeah, they need stitches. That's why I need to train more people.
So very timely.
Yes,
it's very timely.
It's very timely. Yes, it's needed, and that's what we're doing. And besides teaching the class and women united around the world, because for our the original thing we're doing was like fashion show. And
sure.
To say we still celebrating International Women's Day. That's our annual big fundraising.
Yeah, so let's talk about the one coming up here in a couple weeks. So let's tell people about that when it's coming up. And I'll make sure, again, that all of this goes up online on the post. It's actually in this event, the event invite that I did for the Facebook Live. There's a link to the Women United Around the World page, which will get you to the information to purchase tickets.
Yeah.
But I'll also put something up again online to make it really easy to find. Sorry, I can't remember which way I'm going on this camera. So I will put it up on this post, but I also have a separate post, so keep your eyes peeled. Okay, sorry, so go on. Talk about tell us all about that.
This coming event is going to be March 3rd, 2018 at 6 o'clock. It's going to be at Italian Heritage Center, and you can get your ticket at Eventbrite. And get your ticket for Eventbrite. It's easy, and it's very easy for us and for you guys. It's a very, I don't know where to start for the event, but I would like yourself to come see.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Everybody who's been to the event, they leave the space very filled with inspiration. Because we have, last year, we have like close to 35 countries represented in the International Fashion Show. And it was so beautiful to see different color, different style, and different, and to see all the women, all the people together and celebrating this event.
A community, as it should be.
As a community.
We are
that's the time. Sometimes I pause in the event and look at it and say, wow, this is the time you don't see any differences. We are just one, and we are together.
That's the way it should be.
That's how it should be.
Leading by example. That's what Daughters of Change do.
Exactly, that's Daughters of Change, yes. And then we see people together, everybody forgets who they are in that moment. We dancing, laughing, and enjoying the moment. And it's I invite everybody who have a chance to be around, come and you see yourself there.
It's one of my favorite events every year.
Yes, and I hear
and it's really come up. I mean, from just when I was involved 4 years ago, like it was still like at the
baby stage.
Yeah, and now I mean, last year was over the top.
Yes,
awesome.
last year we were sold out 2 weeks before the event.
Yeah, so
and now
get the tickets early.
Get the tickets because it gets sold out.
I need to do that now. I'm probably gonna. I was just saying that.
And then we need a big room next year, and the next year, the 10th anniversary. I'm telling you, they're gonna be amazing. We're gonna have so many. I can't talk about that, but just wait
for it. Wraps till next year.
Yes, keep down your calendar. Suspense. It's gonna be way different and beautiful and big.
And it's and where it already is all of those things. So my mind is like, oh wow, what could that even possibly be? How could it even be better? So this is really fun, and entertainment from people from all over the world.
We have dance from different. We have ribbon, Chinese ribbon.
The ribbon dancers.
The past one we had the belly dancing. We had the dance from Rwanda's troupe. We have dance from Burundi. We have dance from Congo. We have dance from Iraq, from Iran, and we eat so much fun. Just
the food's great.
The food, we have international food. We have everything there. It's international.
And the dancing is fun afterwards,
dancing too. After that, the dancing too. Just
and the fashion show.
Oh my God! Just come and enjoy yourself, and then come see and share the moment.
Who are there different designers for the fashion show this year? How's the fashion show?
Next year we're gonna have different designers. Okay. This year we have an international fashion show, and myself as the designer. Okay. I'm gonna show a small collection of my design, and the theme this year for my collection is gonna be wedding. Come see some cool wedding. Yes.
Get some ideas.
Yes, I'm gonna have a small collection of wedding.
So I can look and get some ideas.
Yes, gonna give you some ideas. Yeah, it's gonna be very pretty.
She's making my wedding. It's gonna be so cool.
It's gonna be so beautiful. Yes, exactly.
I can't wait. So does anybody have any questions about anything? Any questions for Adele? Any questions about the Women United Around the World? Any questions about the event? Or just do you have a question like, a Dear Abby question? Because I'll try to answer it. I mean, you may not, I don't want to follow my advice. But
exactly.
So any questions? And I'm trying to read these. Okay. We've got Oh, yeah. Yes, Penny, we will send that information again, I promise. I will put that out on my, both my Daughters of Change Facebook page, as well as my personal Facebook page. So I will make sure that's up. Any other questions about anything for anybody? Anything that you want to say? Anything? You get anything? Sometimes afterwards, I see in the comments that somebody said something and I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
But I can't tell if I didn't see it or they commented after when they rewatched it and thought they were watching us live. I'm still figuring this out.
Yeah. And I want to comment a little bit about the design. When you talk about the design.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. Now, not many people do like custom design clothing because it's expensive and it is. I think because
of lost skill, I think sometimes
kind of lost skill.
People
don't do that. Many people do that, but it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Anytime you wear something is customized, it fits you perfect.
Well, I mean, look at this. Hello.
It fits you perfect. There's no any correction. It just fits you, and then you can do all the dream, everything you have in your head. You like to wear. You want to show. You can do that when you customize something.
Absolutely. So you know sort of what your, you know, because at a certain point you know sort of what you want to not highlight with your body and what you do want to highlight, right? So you can do that. It's hard to do off the rack.
It's very hard to do off the rack.
Absolutely.
Yes. And also we do alteration also. You can buy something in the rack, bring that to us, we can adjust that for you and become your own.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, you need to have Adele design something. And then we're all going to go out.
Yeah, and then can have fun.
And we're going to make the girls in Sex and the City look like, you know, like they were wearing dish towels compared to what we're going to be wearing that Adele has designed, right? So,
I want to just talk again for for the women, talk about women around the world, about how things happen behind the scene. It's not only Adele do the work. Yeah,
let's talk about who else is involved.
Oh my God, I have a wonderful, wonderful team of women. They are fabulous. I love those women.
The cool girls. They're cool girls.
They're cool girls.
They are cool girls.
Without them, I can't do what I do because I have, they support me and they believe in me and they are really there for me. My board member for the women around the world. Yeah. I have my vice president, Lisa.
Lisa, hey, Lisa!
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Lisa's awesome.
She's awesome. And she's the vice president. Eileen Giovanna, she's the secretary. And then I have Dorothy Alaru. She's our accounting. Yeah. And Aga and Lena, they are our marketing people. And I have Madia, she's part of the board. And Janet, she just stepped out because of health reasons. Yeah, we miss her. We miss her so much. She was great. Yeah. With her hat, we miss her hat.
Unbelievable hat. I think I've shared some of those on my Facebook page before.
Hat is beautiful. Yeah.
We're gonna have to get her to make me a hat to go with the outfit.
The outfit. Yeah. This year she can be part of it because of health. Health. She had the surgery.
Well, Janet, we're shouting out to you, girl.
Yeah, she's great. So anybody, she have people can look at it and
Alpha Couture.
Beautiful hat. Beautiful, fascinating.
They're like pieces of art.
They're pieces of art. Each of them, they're special and individual. Made by hand.
And in the past, sometimes you would pair up her hats with your outfits, and it was like, oh my God,
amazing. She's amazing.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yes, and who else I forget? I hope I didn't forget. And then we have Katrina Moyo. She's part of our group too, part of our board member. And I'm just take this opportunity to say thank you.
You ladies rock.
You ladies, without you, I don't think where women around will be. Thank you for all your hard work. And thank you for all your time you spend to doing what you do. And I love you all.
And I'll see you at the fashion show.
Yes.
So does anybody have any questions? This isn't me being a freak or anything. I'm just looking at the comments because I can't see. I'm old. I think we got it. All right. Hey, thank you all for joining us. If you do have questions, after we shut down the live, just go ahead and put them in the comments, even after the fact when it's on my timeline, because I will be alerted that there are comments on there, and I'll come back and answer them. I'm really good about checking that.
Okay.
And I'll share it to your time. We'll share this to Adele's timeline as well.
I can answer a question
yeah,
also.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I am going, as I said, I'm going to post all of Adele's info, so get that special outfit piece of art made. Can we just like stand up one more time, Adele? I'm sorry, like one more time. I just,
this is
a
fashion show.
I'm sorry, I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right?
This is
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm making her trip over my trash can.
No, I have.
Okay.
This is the jacket over on top of this. I can take care of this.
So it's summertime. You have. Isn't this amazing?
I can wear this itself, and then in winter time, I put this over.
Or if you're in a chilly room for dinner or something, the air conditioning's on, and the colors together are fabulous.
Yeah, it's about for me. It's about the color.
Yeah.
I come from a tropical country.
Yeah.
It's about color and and I think this spring and summer, this is the color. The color it's a yellow and green, light green, and there's all the colors.
All the colors, I love it. So this is just like, she did just something she whipped up. Just a little something that Adele decided to whip up for Facebook Live. So imagine that. All right. So everybody, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on International Women's Day.
Thank you, and I hope to see you. Many
square.
of you are matched on the Women International Fashion Show, and they're celebrating Women International Day. It's for all of us. It's for women. That day, women celebrating the achievement of women.
That's right.
All of us, any women I know, all of us, we achieve something.
That's right. And what's the thing? What's the
this year the theme is a press for progress. Press for progress. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep progressing. Keep do whatever you can do in a different level, and keep pressing, and you get it, and you're gonna get it.
That's right. That's right. Remember, let's just do this, ladies. Let's do it, and guys too. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.
Over and out.
Thank you.